I can't believe that Rolex did this. Excited to show you guys what we got in. And these are two real heavy hitters. They both go for over $100,000. Incredible watch box. No other ones in the world. Twin flying, triple axis tourbillon. The Jacob & Co Gotham. This one is a purchase, and this one was a source. So we actually sourced this watch for a now good client of ours. So come on over, let's see what we got in. It is the Platinum Non-Baguette Daytona 126506. In 2023, they changed their reference number from a 11 to a 12. So it went from 116506 to 126506. The big difference that they did make right there is that open exhibition case back. I think it's an absolute beauty. I'm so excited that they did this. It was a long time overdue for Rolex. Now, you guys might be wondering, okay, what does this watch go for? Obviously, it's beautiful. Clearly, it's this incredible piece that you don't really get to see very often. What's the price? Am I paying $200 for this? Absolutely not, but it is an over $100,000 watch. So these do range roughly in the 110, 115. And so you can keep that in mind when you're searching for one. If you want us to source one, now this one is not available, obviously, because we sourced it. Emphasis on the source. That means we can source one for you as well. So we're very competitive with our pricing. We try to beat all online prices, and usually we can. If you guys are interested, please reach out. The number's right here, right at the bottom, and we would love to do some business with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside, open up this one. Now this one is a little bit more expensive than this one, but it's not a Rolex. I repeat, it is not a Rolex. We do obviously deal with a lot of Rolex, AP, Patek Philippe, and this watch is none of those things. And so I'm excited to show you what it is. Some of you are absolutely going to appreciate this watch. Someone like myself, like I really do appreciate this. It's not because I'm a nerd. It's just more so because, well, maybe because I'm a little bit of a nerd. I'm not talking watch nerd. So that's a little hint right there as to what we're getting in. To our wonderful and beautiful subscribers and viewers, thank you guys really. The love, the appreciation, the phone calls, the business, the deals. It's been such a pleasure, and I'm so excited for 2025. It's been off to a great start, and I'm excited to see what more comes of 2025. So thank you guys so much. This is packaged extremely well. I'm actually very impressed. I mean, like out of 10, I'm gonna give this one like a solid 7.5. I mean, this is a really good packaging. You know, you've got this wonderful blue tape here. It's easy to tear if I needed to, but I got plenty of bubble wrap to use that knife. And I mean, this is an all around just solid job. We have the travel case. Okay, and the watch is in the travel case. I always check the travel case to see if the watch is in there. What we have is two things. We have the watch, and then we have the presentation of the watch. It would behoove me to not show you the presentation of what this watch has to offer. What do we have? Well, first and foremost, we have a Jacob & Co. They are very innovative. Jacob & Co. has some pretty incredible and wild ideas out there as to how their watches should be and look. This one is the Gotham City Jacob & Co. You can see the Batman symbol right here. Come on in a little bit closer. Admittedly, this is my first time opening this watch up. We have not had one of these in. See, I'm stalling because I'm trying to figure out how to get this out. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go, the grand reveal. Boom. So you have this incredible watch box. You know, I can pull this back here, and I've got the booklets and I got the papers. Obviously, it's the black and yellow, which is your classic Batman colors. And so the watch was not shipped in this. It was shipped in smartly and very wisely. Was shipped in the travel case. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the watch in here so that you guys can experience the grand reveal of having the watch in the box. So I'm gonna go and put it there, and then we'll show you guys. Okay, without further ado, we put the watch in here. I wound it up, and you'll see why I had to wind it up because it's so mesmerizing. Here's what we got. Boom. Now this is the Jacob & Co. Gotham Edition. Okay, now immediately upon seeing the watch, there's these two big spherical objects that are rotating around. And if you're a watch nerd, you might think you know what this is, but you're starting to question it because it's doing all these crazy things. Well, this is, if you think you're right, you probably are. This is the twin flying triple axis tourbillon. What that means is essentially that it's operating on 3 different axes. And so it's not just rotating one way, it's not just rotating 2 ways, it's actually rotating 3 ways. And so you get this absolutely wild looking tourbillon, 2 of them as a matter of fact, which is awesome. So now what they're supposed to kind of represent, and it's the same thing with the line of the watches because there's only two, the ADLC coating, so it's this all black diamond like armor. Very similar to Batman's armor, and then you get this watch, which more so emulates the Bruce Wayne aspect of this split personality between the superhero and the man. And so this one is more emulating on Bruce Wayne. That's what the twin tourbillons kind of do, is supposed to be a representation of the split personality. So if you're kind of a watch nerd and a comic nerd, if you're a watch nerd and you're a DC nerd and you like Batman, which we have a lot of clients that do, including the client that had originally bought this, this might be the watch for you. It's absolutely a collector's piece. Now, originally if you were to go through the Jacob & Co experience and have picked this watch up when it was available, you would be spending around $250,000. So $250,000 for this watch. And I do think it is a $250,000 watch. Now, in the secondary market, it does not go for that. It goes for much less. And so if you're interested in this watch, feel free to reach out because I think that we could have a conversation. We could talk about this and hopefully get this watch on your wrist. So again, feel free to reach out, but two really cool pieces. There's a dichotomy here. They're very, very different. You kind of have this Jacob & Co, very unique. It's definitely a heavy hitter, but it's just more so of a collector's watch versus you have your Grail piece. The one that people work towards wanting to get. They'll trade in 3 or 4 watches just to get this one watch. And so this one does go above retail. The Jacob & Co does go below, but they are both absolutely beautiful watches. So what would you choose? Money aside, let's say that they're both the same price. Would you take this twin flying triple axis tourbillon, Gotham City Jacob & Co, or would you take this 126506 ice blue open or exhibition caseback platinum Daytona? That's not an easy answer, in my opinion. I would take the Platona personally. So anyways, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and let's keep it going.